there was a meteor coming. I think it wasn't that the movie where didn't a meteor hit in Deep Impact?
I believe so.
So yeah, I mean, I'd like to. I think Morgan Freeman would be cool, but also remember Morgan Freeman is the same guy who would love to get rid of Black History Month. People let that one go by the wayside too. By the way, and I'm not for getting rid of Black History Month. I'm more for expanding Black history knowledge as opposed to getting rid of the month. But it's whatever. He said it more articulate, He said it more articulate than Stacey Dash did, so he didn't catch as much criticism because everything that he said was in particular.
Sofia Vergara and Stacey Dash.
How did you know what? I couldn't even see it.
They could put out a presidential calendar.
Yeah,
it would be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be great. So are we just off the Kanye train too? Can Kanye not be president?
I'm all for Kanye. I want Kanye and The Rock.
Kanye and The Rock. I think that'd be a good ticket.
I think it'd be great.
Wes Johnson. The Wes Johnson ticket.
No, we gotta have Rock be the president.
Johnson West.
Johnson West.
Johnson West in 2020. I think that'd be interesting, even though The Rock is a Republican.
I don't care.
Yeah, I guess it don't matter no more.
I think The Rock actually cares about people, so I think that would work.
So I think so. That's all right. Real quick, 3 qualities.
See, that should be like three qualities. Be the questionnaire at the top. Do you care about people?
I'm gonna give you
yes
this.
or no.
I'm gonna give you this. 3 qualities. 3 qualities that you would want for the next president.
First one, you got to care about people.
All right.
Second one, you got to have some sort of knowledge as far as how government actually runs,
or at least be open to it.
Yeah, be open. You got to be a listener, and you can't be committed to one party.
There you go. I was thinking the same thing, except I would actually like.
There's no party affiliation allowed.
Yeah, you have to work with everybody. Like you're not you're basically, and that comes with caring for the people. If you care about the people, then obviously you're going to do whatever's best for the people.
Exactly.
Problem is the people are
all over
the place. So I mean, good luck with that. But I was thinking the same thing as far as no party affiliation. But only thing I would change is I would like for the president to have some type of government experience. Just because when you know how something works, you work through things faster. Because the thing is he's still trying. I said this before. He's still trying to figure out how government works, man. There's no reason our president shouldn't know how government works, even though he's just now learning about climate change. So I get it. And where we at, man? Where are we at?
We got 10 minutes to go.
All right. So we're gonna get ready to do our throwback story of the day. So I'm gonna hand it over to the VP because that's what presidents do. We don't do anything. We let the VPs do all the work, and then we take all the glory. So what do you got?
This one happened, I want to say, about 15 years ago, possibly?
Okay, something like that,
somewhere around there. It was after 9/11. It was when they were doing investigations on weapons of mass destruction.
WMDs, remember that?
Yeah.
Didn't find anything.
Probably one of the best sound bites maybe ever in presidential history.
Yeah,
I want to
gotta
say.
be.
One of my favorite guys, because you always get a ton of good bites from this guy. He's not the brightest crayon in the box.
You know him.
You know him, you love him. His most recent, what was it? What do they highlight? I guess you would call.
Yeah,
was during the inauguration when he had a fight with the clear plastic poncho.
The poncho, yes.
He just
good God,
he kind of gave up after a while. Just said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna sit here."
He's like a walking cartoon character.
But before I get into that, I just want to welcome Michael Jackson and his soundbite to the show. As you all know, this week's new soundbite is brought to you by last week's throwback story.
Yep.
So here we go with Michael Jackson.
Nobody thought this would last.
Facts.
Nobody thought this would last.
Thank you, MJ.
He's so right.
Somehow I'm going to find a way to squeeze that in there.
You should quit. That should literally come after Trump. After Trump gets real. If Trump
Or
gets
actually, we
reelected.
could put it at the beginning of our intro
That'd be dope.
because nobody thought that this would last.
For real.
I should put that in our Blunt Sessions intro. But anyways, this week's throwback story is courtesy of Mr. George W. Bush. He was talking about weapons of mass destruction, and we got this gem from him.
Yes.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you.
All right, man.
If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Can't get fooled. You can't get fooled again.
He's right. But
It's not going to happen.
play it one more time. Play it
There's
one
an
more time.
old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on
Just the pauses are just...
It is.
shame on
You
you.
can see the gears turning, and then you just stop.
If fool me, we can't get fooled
Can't
again.
get fooled again. You ain't going to fool me again.
All right. So
It's not going to happen.
there's a couple little nuances that were in there, such as there's an old saying in Tennessee. I know we have it in Texas.
So,
So-
but it's in Tennessee
so
too.
it's got to be in Tennessee. Well, duh. So why wouldn't you say? I love W, but my God, why wouldn't you say?
Here's the epitome of nepotism. Like,
What?
we're just going to get you in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And you know what's funny is if you go back and look at when he was actually running for president, he was thoughtful. Like he was.
He was reading.
He was reading when he was president and still
pretty
messing
darn
up.
good at reading.
But he was worse at it as a president. How was that
You're not
possible?
going to fool me again.
How is
Alright?
that possible? Yeah, you could tell everything about that little sentence right there. That was all him.
If you guys could see the faces,
Oh my gosh.
that's what makes it even better. That's what makes it like one of the best sound bites.
And for anybody out there who doesn't know the quote, it's "Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you."
No, it's
Oh no,
actually-
it is. Oh my God, it
You're
is
not gonna-
that.
you're
No,
not-
I was listening
You're not
to
going
him.
to fool me again.
Fool me once,
Shame on
you.
you.
Fool me twice, shame on me. Good Lord, bro. Being in, you know what? Good God, man, just listening to you, that's infectious. That's absolutely infectious because you're like, yo, I know what he's trying to
He
say.
just gave up on it.
Yeah, he just gave up. I was like, no, I'm gonna fight through
The
this
thing
wrong
is,
answer.
he had it right. He just didn't finish it.
Yeah,
He
Yeah.
started off right, and he thought about it. Wait a second, is this right?
did he? Because I had to think about that. I had to think about it and did it wrong. So
Yeah.
shout out to him.
Oh, let me hear it one more.
Yeah, one more time.
Because he started off right. He said, "Shame on you."
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
See, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you.
There you go.
See, he had it.
Yeah,
It just gave up.
he had.
Fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Yeah.
If you fool me, you can't get that.
He's not gonna fool me again.
That right there, just that screams out everything because he got fooled for a lot of his presidency as well. Good God, man! How long are we looking? Aren't we still looking for weapons of mass destruction over
I think
there?
so.
Because last time I checked, we haven't found anything. Even Steve Harvey said we ain't found a firecracker over there. We found nothing.
No, I think they all got relocated to Syria.
Yeah.
I think that's where all the weapons of mass destruction are.
Any
now.
place that has chemical gases, you already know. No, it's in Iran. It's in. You know what's funny is we really don't go hard at countries that we know have them.
No, not at all.
You know, like look, we know North Korea is like a nuclear Kmart. Like seriously, bro, they sell their nuclear arms to the highest dealers, and to the highest bidders, and now they're actually developing stuff. Yet we don't make the same type of push that we made to a Middle Eastern country. Why is that?
Because, man,
There ain't no oil to be gained.
fool me twice.
There ain't no oil to be
You
gained.
ain't gonna fool me again.
There ain't no oil to be gained in North Korea. What are we gonna get if we take over North Korea?
Whole lot of nothing.
Nothing. What do we get if we take over the Middle East?
Earl.
Oil. Everything. America. But that's just pretty much how politics. That's pretty much just how politics go, man. So, real quick, how much time we got left? We got like a couple of minutes.
Yeah, we got a couple minutes.
We got a couple minutes left. So, I feel like we are sports fans.
Oh God, really? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yes. Yes, I am. So the NBA Finals is going on. Yes, Cleveland Cavaliers, Golden State Warriors. The Cavs took it on the chin last night. But on the plus side, hey, they still got 3 more games at least. At least. If they turn it around, they'll have more. But if they keep playing the way they played last night, then they're definitely going to have 3 more games, and that's going to be it. But shout out to LeBron. Shout out to Steph Curry, Kevin Durant. Shout out to Kyrie. Shout out to all those guys. Because it's going to be an entertaining finals. To be honest with you, it's going to be entertaining.
Oh, it was. It started off real good.
Yeah. And I mean, they're all going to be like that because eventually what happens in the NBA is people adjust. There's going to be adjustments that are going to be made. And you're going to see just how good. That's when you see how good your coach is.
Yeah.
You don't normally play the same team 4 times. So the fact of the matter is you're going to find out who's a better coach, either Tyronn Lue or Steve Kerr. You're going to find out because they've both been coaching for about the same amount of time.
So you can run and tell that.
But Steve Kerr's not coaching.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Who's coaching them?
Brown.
Oh, that's right, Mike Brown. How funny
Yeah, you
is
know how
that?
hilarious that is?
Holy crap.
He's still getting paid by Cleveland.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And shout out to him for, he's got added incentive.
Yeah.
He's got much added incentive, especially to win it in Cleveland. So I remember seeing him, and I kept wondering why I was seeing him, and I didn't know he was coaching. I didn't know he was coaching the team because I haven't been paying that much attention to the Warriors. Because to be honest, I don't really like the Warriors.
Yeah, me neither. I wasn't paying attention at all.
I mean, I wasn't. I'm a diehard Sixer fan, so I've been paying attention at least until season started, because that's how Sixer fans are. But anyway. Shout out to them. It's going to be a good NBA Finals. That's pretty much what's going on. There ain't too much going on in the baseball world because it's baseball. They got 160 something games and it just got started. So baseball's going on. Hockey's going on.
Something is wrong here.
Almost forgot about hockey, bro. Hockey's going on.
Stanley Cup is going on.
Stanley Cup is going on because the NBA Finals and hockey season tend to run parallel to each other. It is. I don't even know who's playing. I think it's Nashville
and Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Last
weird.
I heard, Pittsburgh was up 2-0.
Yeah. Weird. It is so weird. You want to talk about parity? Why is it in the NHL the same team never makes it back every year?
Well,
I think Pittsburgh won last year, right?
Yeah, because that's when they beat Tampa
Bay. Yeah, they beat Tampa Bay. So
they beat Tampa Bay to get there.
Yeah, I was gonna say they beat them in the Eastern Conference Finals, and
then they beat Chicago, I believe, for the whole deal.
But what I'm saying is there seems to be a new team in there, at least one new team every year.
Yeah.
Every year there's one new team. You can't say that with the NBA. You usually can't say that. A lot of times you can't say that with the NFL either. But we'll see that coming up.
NBA's trying to fix it at least. They put a new rule in to where that no team can offer more than the home team can offer as far as signing bonuses.
It's a matching thing.
Yeah.
Like, look, the most you can match. We'll give you this plus some.
Yeah. Which is good. I mean, but now people are going to start taking pay cuts.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Durant already said, I'm going to take a pay cut.
Exactly.
I'm just going to stay here.
How do you tell somebody who's already made $150 million that, hey, look, we're going to pay you. You're going to get paid $80 million to play here in this garbage dump of a town, or you can play. You can get paid another $30 million. If you've already made $150 million, the difference between $30 million and $75 million. I mean, granted, it's $40 million, but it's not that much when you've already.
I look at it like this, bro. If I got $100 in my pocket, and somebody said, "I'll give you $30 or $80," I'm taking the $80.
But here's the thing. If you've already got that money, now you're talking about your brand. Because remember, the NBA is all about branding.
Yeah.
So now you're talking about your brand. You've already made your money. You got $150. You got $100. Use your analogy. You got $100. Now, let's say you go to a team that gets much more exposure, and now you're getting all these other endorsement deals.
Yeah.
So now you're getting a ton of money. So why not take a pay cut from the NBA? You don't remember LeBron's contract? LeBron made $90 million before he stepped on the court from Nike. His Nike contract was $90 million. And the Cavs, I don't even remember how much the Cavs paid him when he first